All right, everybody. We are now officially in the week 14. And I know you guys love watching my pick videos because I've been getting 1,000 views a video on my pick vids. It's not bad. I'll take whatever I can get. No complaints. I have two special guests on here today. We got Medessa and we got Andrew, a.k.a. Skywalker in Division 9. Say hi.
Hey.
What's up?
All right, so are you guys, this is the first time Skywalker has done his picks with us since week 4 or week 3.
It's been quite a while, man.
It's been a while. It's good to have you back, too, by the way. Are you ready? There's going to be a lot of good games this week. Are you guys ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and kick things off. The first game is going to be on Thursday. It's expected to have rain and showers. High 40s, low 30s. You got the San Diego Chargers, or LA Chargers, I'm sorry. They're 10-3. They're going in 11-2, the Chiefs. If the Chargers find a way to win this game, you're now looking at a tie for that division, and now we can be having the conversation about possibly the Chargers being the number 1 seed in the AFC. Who would have thought that? So there's a lot of playoff implications, seeding purposes, if one of these guys are going to get the 5th seed. So we're going to go ahead and start off with Skywalker. Who do you got to win, Chargers or Chiefs?
I got the Chiefs. They're undefeated at home this year. They have yet to lose a game, so yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs.
All right, Medessa, who do you got?
I agree with Skywalker. Undefeated at home. I definitely got the Chiefs.
You know what? I have nothing to lose because I know I'm not going to win my division. So I'm going to go ahead and take the LA Chargers for the upset. Play devil's advocate. All right. Now we got 2 games on Saturday. That's correct. 2 games on Saturday. The first one kicks off Texans 9-4 at the Jets 4-9. The funny thing is people are saying that this is a possible trap game. I never put anything in the NFL past me. There's a lot of upsets that happened last week. Raiders beaten Pittsburgh, the Dolphins beating New England on a miracle play. My Texans losing to the Colts in a 9-game winning streak. And so on and so on. There were other upsets. Oh, the Niners beating Denver. Who would have saw that coming? So, what's it going to be, Skywalker? Do the Texans win 10-4? Or do the Jets take the trap game?
I'm taking the Texans. I think they'll bounce back after ugly loss to the Colts.
All right, Medessa?
Yep, I got the Texans to bounce back as well.
And I don't see why I'm not going to pick against my team, so let's just go ahead and go to the next game. Next is 8:20 game on Saturday. You got the Cleveland Browns and Baker Mayfield. They're 5-7-1. They travel at the 6-7 Broncos against Case Keenum. It's going to be a very difficult game. It's going to be partly cloudy, high 58, low 30s. So it's going to be a little cold up there in the Mile High. So who's going to win it? We'll go ahead and start off with Medessa first.
I think I'll take the Broncos.
Okay. Skywalker, who do you got?
I'll take the Broncos as well.
All right. I'm going to say fuck it. I'm going to go with the Browns. I think Baker Mayfield's got a little magic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's this.
Spread the love.
What?
I said spread the love.
And that's what I'm doing. All right, next game. Sunday's games. We got the Green Bay Packers, who are 5-7-1, travel at 9-4 Bears. Pretty much a Bears win, and they at least lock up a playoff spot. Aaron Rodgers and them want to make a run for maybe the last wild card spot. Maybe they'd have to win out. It's going to be in Chicago. It's going to be mostly cloudy, high 43, low 28, 28. So it's going to be a little cold. Who do you guys got to win? Green Bay at Chicago. We'll start with Medessa.
I think I'm going to take Green Bay for the upset.
All right. Who do you got, Skywalker?
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears. I know they really want to clinch that playoff spot, that division. So
And I'm taking the Bears as well. No arguing there. All right, next game, Battle of the Butt Bowl. You got the Detroit Lions, who are 5-8. They're traveling at 4-9 Buffalo. I mean, this is just a bragging rights game. They're fighting for a top, 5, 6, 7 pick in the NFL draft. We'll go ahead and start with Skywalker. Who do you got for this game? Detroit at Buffalo.
I suppose I'll take the Bills.
All right. Modessa, who do you got?
I'll take the Lions.
All right. And I'm going to go with the Bills at home. Every time I get confused, I just always go with the home team. All right. Next one is Tampa Bay at Baltimore. Tampa Bay's 5-8. Baltimore 7-6. The Ravens, obviously Jackson got hurt. I don't know what his status is. I don't know if Flacco's coming back or what's going on with him. Is he coming back?
I have no idea.
Well, Bucks at Ravens. Do you see an upset or do you see the Ravens going to 8-6? I'm gonna go first this time. I'm gonna go with the Ravens to win. Think they'll rebound. Skywalker.
I'll go with the Ravens as well.
Modessa.
Yeah, Ravens.
All right, so no arguing there. It's going to be a sunny game, by the way, so no snow. Next, you got the Cardinals at Falcons, another butt bowl game. A 3-10 Cardinals travel at 4-9 Falcons. We'll go ahead and go with Skywalker first. Who do you got?
I'll take the Falcons.
Modessa?
Cardinals.
And I'll take the Falcons as well. So that's my pick. Man, I'm not going to argue over these kind of games with y'all. Next one is another butt bowl game. You got the Oakland Raiders at the Cincinnati Bengals. Raiders are 3-10. Bengals on a collapse at 5-8 and 0-4 since Hugh Jackson has been there. So does Hugh Jackson continue his streak, or does he defeat John Gruden and the Raiders? What do you got, Skywalker?
I really think the Raiders could pull off an upset here. So I'm taking the Raiders.
Okay, what do you got, Modessa?
I think Hugh Jackson's poisoned, so I'm gonna go with the Raiders as well.
And I'll have to concur with y'all's assessment. So therefore, I got the Raiders as well. All right, next is Tennessee Titans travel to the Giants. Giants got a weird way of making the playoffs. They went out. The Titans are 7-6. So it's Titans at the Giants, a real tricky one. Modessa, who do you got?
Shit, I'll just take the Giants.
All right. Skywalker?
I'll take the Titans. They really want that playoff spot, so with their underrated defense, I don't see how they lose to the Giants.
I'll take the Titans as well. All right, next one. Miami Dolphins off the miracle play. 7-6. Can they go at 6-6-1 Vikings and do the same thing? We'll go ahead and start with Modessa. Who do you got? Miami at Minnesota.
I will take Miami.
All right, Skywalker.
Taking the Vikings.
And I'm going to go with the Minnesota Vikings at home. All right. Let's go ahead and X out of that one. Next one is the Washington Redskins at Jacksonville. Redskins 6-7, Jaguars 4-9. I'm going to go pick first. I'm going with Jacksonville. Who do you got, Skywalker?
And the Redskins have so many injuries right now, so I'm going to have to go with the Jaguars as well.
All right, Modessa?
I'm going to go with the Redskins regardless of the injuries. Just see how that goes.
All right. Nothing wrong with that. Now, here's a good game. Possibly game of the week. The Dallas Cowboys, 8-5, travel to 7-6 Colts. Cowboys are pretty much front runners in their division so far. And the Colts are 7-6. They're fighting for a playoff spot. So who do you guys got? I'm going to start with Skywalker.
I got the Cowboys. Their defense is too good right now. So.
Okay, that's who you got? Cowboys? All right, what about you, Modessa?
Yep, I got the Cowboys too.
I'm going to go with the Colts. I think the Colts got something to play for. I'm going to go ahead and pick them. Next, you got the Seattle Seahawks at the 49ers.
Great.
Yeah, it's 8-5 at 3-10. I think I'm going to go with Seattle. I don't think... what about you, Skywalker?
Gonna have to pick against my team. Gonna have to pick Seattle.
Modessa?
I don't think it's even debatable, Seattle.
All right, yeah, pretty much passed that one up. Next one is New England at Pittsburgh. Wow, Pittsburgh's lost 3 in a row, 7-5-1. And the Patriots are 9-4. Ugh. Wow. I'm going to pick New England. I think that they're going to find a way to beat the Steelers and hand them their 4th loss. Who do you got, Modessa?
Yep, I agree. I got
New England? All right, what about you, Skywalker?
New England as well.
All right, nobody's objecting to all those things. All right, next one is Sunday Night Football. You got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Rams. I don't know if the Eagles still got a chance for wild card. I'm assuming they still got a chance for it. The Rams, I know they came off a stunning loss against the Bears and were scoreless in the end zone. Is anybody picking the Eagles on this panel? Because I know I'm not. I'm picking the Rams.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm picking the Rams.
Yeah, I think the Eagles will be finished off after this. All right, next one is the New Orleans Saints at the Carolina Panthers. Monday Night Football. Panthers still vying for a final spot, but if the Saints do win this game, that puts the nail in their coffin. And I'm just going to go on the record to say that will happen. The Saints will put the final nail in the coffin, and send Scam Newton back to the depths of Auburn where he was stealing laptops to have perfect scores on his test. Therefore, I got the Saints. Who do you guys got?
I think the Saints going to happen as well. Saints are going to clinch that #1 seed, man.
All right, Modessa?
Yep, Saints.
So if the Saints win, they clinch the #1 seed? Damn.
Well, not that. If they win out, they will.
All right, well, that's...
Even if the Rams...
If they win out, they get in. That's #1.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you learn something new every day, I guess. All right, well, we're just going to go ahead and wrap things up. Thank you guys for taking the time to listen to our video and listen to our picks. You know, I appreciate all the viewers and subscribers I have. You know, never blink an eye towards that. And I'm going to go ahead and sign up out of here. So until next time, Sexiest Man Alive in Universe channel, where my opinion will always matter more than yours. Stay tuned for the results for Week 15. Will probably be Tuesday, most likely next week. And we're signing out. Say bye-bye, guys.
See you guys.
All right, and we're out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the results of Week 14 is out. Out of 127 people, Shane Powers, got to give you a shout-out. He's the only person to go 12-4. 4 people went 11-5. That's Alton, Joe, Bob Keller, and Kyra. 10 people went 10-6. It's Kenny Taylor, Jose, Ted, Rodney, Jones Jr., David Ramos, Freddie, Luke, Mike McGrath, and Carmen. So that means 15 people went 10 wins or more. 112 went 9 or less, and the worst records are 4-12 by 4 people. So this week wasn't really good. I mean, when you had the Niners winning, you had Miami winning on a miracle play. I thought I saw the Stanford band marching when they ran that damn touchdown. The Colts beating the Texans was an upset, believe it or not, considering we won 9 in a row. Steelers lost to the Raiders, even though Big Ben's 0-5. The Rapist Burger is 0-5 inside of inside the black hole. They should call it the black hole. And Tom Brady's now 7-10 in New England. So in Miami. So what does that go to show you? A lot of upsets this week, people. So anyways, let's go to the result. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the link is at the bottom of the description. Tournament-champions.com. Print your own paper out today. Here are the results for Week 14. In Division 1, Adrian McLeod, 131 wins. Matt Ogden and Corey at 124 apiece. Myself at 122. Micah Sims at 118. Pistol at 110. Division 2, you got Ferris Muhammad at 140 wins. He's tied with first place with Shane Powers. Cecil, 135. Reese, 130. Billy Bob and Beltway at 129 apiece. And Kyle at 123. Division 3, you got Nitro Freak at 133, Roby Reds at 131, Dylan at 128, Nick Fargo at 123, Kaufman at 120, A-Train at 118. Division 4, you got Trent at 138, Seth 130, Frankie 127, QB Willie 126, Roachloak 124, Trevon 121. Division 5, you got Herbert at 129, Jose at 128, Zane at 126, John Alves at 125, Troy at 118, Alton at 116. Division 6, you got Phil C. and Roy Ransdell, 129 apiece. David in Atlanta with Mitchell at 123 apiece. Kev's Point of View at 122. Weston at 117. Division 7, you got New York Joe at 132, TB Bucks at 131, Gabrielle at 128, Ted C at 126, Eagles Fan for Life at 112, Chad at 103. Division 8, you got Bob Keller 136, Green Bay Chris 129, Cattle Dog 127, D-Town 121, Kendall 116, Byron 114. Division 9, you got Shane Powers at 140, Morgan at 128, James Linquist at 125, Skywalker 119, SoCal Rams 113. Division 10, you got Seaton at 128 along with John Frierson, Peter at 124, BJM at 122, Philly Wolf at 121, Patrick at 113. Division 11, you got Rodney at 137, JD Court at 128, C. Laporte, Callum at 123, Anthony Shin 119, and Dante at 116. Division 12, you got Thanasis at 131 wins, Malatis 129, London 126, Everett 123, Redfield 121, and Megatron 120. All right, Division 13, you got Pedro at 138, Ryan at 134, along with Mario, Tyson at 128, Xenon at 122, Corbett at 113. Division 14, you got the Beast at 132, Impogue at 128, Freddie Mitchell at 127, Jojo Tannehill at 123, Golden at 114. Division 15, you got Lott at 139, Sean K at 130, Luke at 126, Michael Kuntz at 125, Bruce at 120, Uncle at 119. Division 16, you got Joby at 135, Houdat at 130, Robert S. at 128, Berger at 126, Michaelis at 124, along with Nate. Division 17, you got Aaron Sr. at 136, Monty at 124, Dustin at 123, Jacob at 121, JoJo at 118, Eddie at 109. Division 18, you got Austin at 135, Hector at 130, Devers at 129, or Desert at 129, Devers at 126, Crazy Dog at 126, and Starry at 114. Division 19, you got Kenneth at 135, Justin O at 130, Main Attraction at 126, Tiernan at 123, Seattle 5668 at 114. Division 20, you got Matt A at 132, Eagle Speed at 121, along with Still J, Big Bear at 118, Cameron at 117, Mike McGrath at 113. Division 21, Nancy at 127, Shirley at 122, Vanessa at 121, Ashley V at 116, Carmen at 114, and last but not least, Division 22, Mark A at 129, Medessa at 121 with Tanya, Bailey at 119, and Adrian at 115. And that's it for week 14 picks. Make sure to check the link out at the bottom. And that's it for week 14.